Week 2 of the 2017 French Open, and only an elite few remain. The dream to make it all the way is in touching distance, but winning a Grand Slam is the ultimate test, and Roland Garros is no exception.
Every major presents different challenges. Every major has different characteristics. Obviously, here at Roland Garros, the clay, the physicality, best out of 5 sets for 7 matches over potentially 15 days. You're going to be challenged in so many different ways. You're going to face adversity. It is such a challenging tournament to win.
It's a very different routine when you're at a slam. You get a day's rest, but your matches are longer. I think pacing yourself, that's a big question. 7 matches over best of 5 sets on clay, that's really, really tough physically. So the physical test, particularly here, I think that's the big challenge.
One man who has risen to that challenge time and time again was targeting a 10th French Open crown. Rafael Nadal, savouring every moment in his bid for yet more history in Paris.
Well, every time that I come back there, the first day is a very special feeling. The emotions that I had there are so difficult to describe now. So every time that I am back in a place that I had that success and that feelings is always difficult to describe the emotion.
It's so outstanding running for the 10th French Open. Barcelona, Monte Carlo, all these tournaments he's won so many times. It's from another planet. He must be the best clay court player of all time.
I definitely think Nadal could win his 10th French Open. He's really synonymous with clay court tennis. The challenges that he presents, beating him best out of 5 sets here on clay, it's just a huge challenge. The physicality, it's going to take a Herculean effort to beat Rafa this fortnight.
Possibly the main threat to Nadal was Dominik Thiem. Victor over defending champion Novak Djokovic in the quarter-finals, the Austrian is a natural on clay, full of ambition.
The way he hurls himself into his shots, of all the young players, I think he's probably the best equipped to do well on clay. He's looked absolutely terrific, and I think he could have a very good tournament.
From 10 to 18, I almost only practiced on clay, indoor, outdoor, so yeah, it's my home, basically, clay. It's very nice to be in the top 10, but of course it's even better probably to maintain there for a long time. I was very close to fall out a couple of times this year, always defended it well, but I try my best, and of course I want to climb up higher in the ranking.
World #1 Andy Murray can never be counted out on the big stage. Runner-up in 2016, he was back in the semi-finals this time out, buoyed by his performance at the same stage last year.
My semi-final match against Stan, was one of the best clay court matches that I've played, and I've been chatting with my team and chatting with my coaches about it. That's the match that we've watched, videos of, to sort of see how I should be playing, how my game style should look on the clay this year. So that was a very, very positive match for me.
When it comes to happy memories in Paris, Stan Wawrinka has plenty to cherish. Champion in 2015, this year he was once again playing some of his best tennis at the French Open.
It's always special for me, I won the junior tournament there. First time I played there as a junior, so it was something really big, something special. That's a tournament I always watched when I was younger, when I was a kid, and now I won the main one, so it was amazing moments for my career.
So, with the form players lined up and ready for the climax at Roland Garros, this year's French Open was all set for a grandstand finish. Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, the grass court swing begins in Stuttgart and Hertogenbosch. And we explore the enduring appeal of doubles team Jean-Julien Roger and Horia Tecau. Don't forget to log on to ATPWorldTour.com and chat with us on the ATP's official social network, MyATP, now on Vixlet, and on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. See you next week.